can always raise an argument about law and order because he never talks about justice. But black people fall for that same argument, and they go around talking about lawbreakers.
So yeah, we back, y'all. We back. Post God's out here.
Hiatus over.
I know, hiatus over. I got my nice can of Pepsi, sugar-free, ready for all the police.
I want Blue Pepsi back, to be quite honest. Like, yes, I know where I'm at with Pepsi, but Blue Pepsi was fire, and that was out before I drank alcohol. Blue Pepsi with alcohol? Man, listen, I need some of that. Blue Pepsi and gin would be the greatest get me hungover to point of death drink of all time. So Pepsi, if you're listening, if you want to make it up to black people, we know we love colored drinks. Red drink, purple drink, orange drink. Give us some Blue Pepsi back, and maybe I will forgive you. That's one out of whatever 13% is, so you're almost on your way there.
What institution can a Blue Pepsi help destroy?
Oh, definitely in redlining and school segregation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hand it to the superintendent, and magically all schools have books.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. I think next time I see Betsy DeVos, I'm not going to protest. I'm not going to stop her from going inside the school. I'm just going to hand her a Blue Pepsi.
Let's do it. Hey, Betsy, we need to go to a Magic game. She may be sitting up there in the DeVos box and say, Betsy, I know we have our differences, but we can make the world a better place with Blue Pepsi.
Please stop segregating our schools.
Please suck less. No charter schools, please, Betsy.
Hey, little Negro. Of course. Not a problem.
You speak so well for a large Negro man. I'm like, listen, woman, you went to like Hillsdale College. Not even a real school.
And I'm just going to skip along singing the Pepsi theme song. Pa, 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 pa.
No. They're going to sing a Pepsi song rewritten to Zippity Doo Dah.
Kane's magic going to appear in my hand. I'm just going to just be able to like shuffle just automatically.
Wonderful Pepsi coming my way. I'm not going to lie, strong transition. I could rewatch Sound of the Song of the South.
Okay,
I just hate myself.
That was disturbing. Very disturbing.
I skip all the Uncle Ben parts. It's kind of funny. And the song, Zippity Doo Dah, is a great melodic song. It's just whack.
Are you really justifying the melodic nature of Zippity Doo Dah from Song of the South?
I love Dixie, the song, so yes. Also, listen, we all watched that Dave Chappelle special.
Wow.
And so how are we? Who am me to judge?
I'm sure you have like a what's that? Like Calvin from Calvin Harris pissing on like a like with a conservative flag on his back, pissing on. I don't know what he's pissing on, but you got some like a Hillary Kane.
I would never do that. I'm not gonna get that far. Like I can appreciate things in a vacuum. I just try not to tell everyone about. I guess I told the whole world now. All right, listen. Like, would I send my kid to Ole Miss? Hell no. But like, when Tennessee's playing Ole Miss and Dixie comes up, I'm like, that goes. I'd be like, It has so much momentum. I think that's the problem with Dixie.
This is so very disturbing. I'm learning so much and being so much more disturbed right now.
I mean, I'm not proud of myself, but I'm also not proud of myself.
If UF was playing Ole Miss, who would you root for?
Oh,
in national championship,
Ole Miss. Fuck you up.
Wow.
I sit by my guns. Listen, UF's cheer is gator bait. We know what that means. That's killing young babies. Just put them in the swamp and watch gators eat them. Like I'm not riding with UF. UF's fucking shit boys too. They had Ben Shapiro there the other night. They're trash. Fuck UF.
Ole Miss is literally called the Rebels.
Correct. But like Mississippi as a state is trash. So like even that come up won't make them better. If Florida gets to come up, they're going to be talking about it for the next 10 years, and I don't need that. I don't know any Mississippians, maybe one or two. I don't have to deal with them. I deal with gators every day. This is about my own personal health.
You don't know anybody from, I'm sure there's probably a lot of Ole Miss alumni around here because it's Florida.
Actually, so I went on an SEC bar crawl last September, and surprisingly, the 3 schools out like the 14 SEC schools, like the ones that weren't represented that I was really surprised was I saw no Ole Miss fans, no South Carolina fans, and no Georgia fans. Georgia neighbors, like it bores us, but I guess they all go to Atlanta. But no one from South Carolina was here. Like there are mad A&M people. Texas A&M is far, guys. I don't think you realize how far away College Station is. It's not close.
It's a minute.
And there are LSU people. Mizzou people, Arkansas. I mean, there are only 3 Vandy people, and I brought 2 of them. But like, and that's to be expected. We're the smallest school, but literally no Ole Miss people. Like they're Mississippi State people, but no Ole Miss people. So I don't know where they go. They gotta lose if they go to New Orleans or Memphis. I mean, a lot of Ole Miss draws from Memphis. Like Memphis is a big Ole Miss town. People didn't know. Besides Memphis, like everyone loves Ole Miss. But really, like, no, there ain't that many here. So if I had to choose, it'd be Ole Miss. I would be happy. I'm not cheering like once they won, I'd be like, good, Florida lost. I wouldn't be cheering Mississippi winning. I'd be cheering Florida losing.
That makes sense. I see your perspective.
Like I rooted for South Carolina in the Elite Eight. I've never done that in my life. But I needed for it.
Gamecocks.
Go Cox. I'm doing the Gamecock symbol with my hand.
Wow. I mean, shout out to the lady Gamecock.
What
shout
a
out
game!
to them.
What a game! You
Shout
know,
out to Don Staley.
Shout out Don Staley is UVA grad, so go Wahoos. Just done a heck of a job there in Columbia, and Columbia is a beautiful town. I toured USC way back in the day. I loved it. That's like my 3rd favorite college tour of all time.
Wow.
I really wanted to go.
How
to South
turned up did you
Carolina.
get in Columbia?
I was with my church folks.
So you really got turned up.
Wow,
man.
listen. Wow, okay. Yes.
I don't even know. I even want to know what
We
y'all
met
did
T.I. on that trip.
at USC.
No, in North Carolina.
Okay.
We also visited.
Wait, why was he there?
I don't remember. He was filming something or like doing something. I also remember that trip was famous for our trip when we went to Shaw and Clark, Atlanta. Shaw was nice, but, you know, they didn't have a lot of money. Clark, Atlanta was whack, and they didn't have a lot of money, and students would yell out their dorm, don't come here. So...
Shout out HBCUs regardless, but...
Hey, man, Morehouse, even though you produce nothing but black Republicans, we still like you.
South Carolina is lit. I've never been to Columbia, but I've been invited there, but I haven't gone. But I like Charleston for what it's worth. It was hot as shit when I went there.
Oh,
so
it's a
I
hot
hated
state,
that,
dog.
but-
Like, and there's only like 3 places to go, but Clemson ain't one of them. You thought you were, but you're not. So, nice try. Really, the 3rd place to go in South Carolina is Charlotte because it's right on the border. This is how we're rolling right now. This is what, yeah. You don't think you're gonna get real dubs here, South Carolina. But no, shout out to Don Staley for real. I mean, 2 SEC schools, and you know, I think Don Staley is the first black female coach.
No,
second.
yeah,
Carolyn Peck
second. Yeah.
won at Purdue. I'm sorry, Carolyn. You're very pretty. You're a nice lady, but I rooted against you every time you were at Florida.
Yeah, it makes sense. I have no problems with that. I mean, shout out to Purdue, but you messed up.
Boiler up. I drank a lot of Boilermakers last week because I was pouring Fireball into my beers. That's basically Boilermakers whiskey in your beer.
That is depressing.
Oh, I got fucked up.
You got roaches in the paint.
Oh, I didn't know if I just saw something.
I thought I saw something too, and it was like,
Damn,
oh,
if we
Lord.
both saw it, I guess it was. we have a third person here on the podcast tonight.
Shout out.
Hey, man, our 6-legged friends.
6-letter friends need love too. I'll give him a Pepsi. Or give me a Pepsi. Hey, please, Mr. Human, don't crush me.
What would you solve with Pepsi? And what Pepsi would it be?
It would definitely be Pepsi Zero. Is that Pepsi Zero?
It's Coke Zero. It's Pepsi.
Whatever the alternative or analogous to Pepsi, the Coke Zero is. I'm not sure what it is.
It is Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Max.
Okay.
Or Pepsi One. Those are the 2. Choose one.
Oh, actually, maybe it'll be. I'll get clear Pepsi, and hopefully that will make people aware of transracial identity, like Rachel Dolezal.
Wow. Guys, we're off rails here today. I know it's been a minute, but here we are. This woman identifies, let's be clear. She doesn't identify as African American, which is fair. She actually gave a decent answer to that reparations question. I don't know if you heard it.
No.
So she was during the interview. They asked her, like, I just saw the clip. They're like, so she's like, you know, blacks in this country really haven't had the opportunities, you know, like with reparations. The guy interrupts her and was like, reparations. So would you consider yourself eligible for reparations? She's like, no, I'm black, not African American. Would a Nigerian straight from Nigeria get reparations? I'm like, man, like, shit, man, like.
Yes, they were getting reparations from the Empire of Britain. So.
Yes, colonial reparations. I guess if we're gonna go that, but from like Western reparation, like American reparations, I guess she'd be right from like just to translate it. Like, and also the fact that she said she wouldn't get them. I really didn't think she'd go there. I really thought she'd be like, correct, I would. Here's my address. Please make that check. Dull as out. Spell it right. But she didn't. Like, I'm gonna give her credit for that. Like, that's the only credit she's gonna get from me. She's trash. Like, I also think that she's just like, this is obviously she's trying to make money.
Yeah, clearly.
This is a hustle. And, you know, I was trained not to knock the hustle, but I'm knocking this hustle. Because they're actual black women that should be making money, and she took that away from them.
Yeah.
It's absurd. I don't know how people didn't know. That's my main thing. Like, yeah, my aunt's a light bright. Don't get me wrong. Shout out Yvonne. I hope you're chilling out there in Dallas. You're there in Dallas for the month.
Shout out Dallas.
And, you know, but I don't think Ivanka passes white, and I certainly don't think she's blonde. It's just so stressful. I'm sorry. Wow.
Yeah, that, you know, people in Washington State must be just...
Spokane. Shout out Gonzaga. That's why you lost, Gonzaga. Boom. Full circle.
Wow. That's sad.
Gonzaga took an L because they're housing a mischievous criminal.
Adam Morrison?
Wow. Yes, his mustache was criminal, but his game in college was 26.3 points. I can't hate on the guy. And he got a ring with the Lakers.
Yeah, that is the hustle of a decade.
I'm proud of you, Adam. Adam Morrison in North Carolina, we got drafted by the Bobcats. Interrupted Buddy and said, "Are we allowed to touch strippers here?" So Adam Morrison will always be an MVP in my book.
Are you not allowed to touch strippers in Washington?
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to touch strippers in most places.
I find it hard to believe, but
I think it's a hard and fast rule.
Oh well, oh.
Even in GTA.
It took me a minute to think that. I was like, where the hell is GTA?
Well, Vice City and San Andreas, Los Santos. They've been a lot of places.
Wow. I guess, yeah. Well, now we know. Thank you, Adam Morrison, for bringing up that serious question. That
hero.
The streets need to know it. The streets need to know that answer. And
we know Adam Morrison's tight with the streets.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, look at him. It looks like he looked like he was on the Henny, like during the national championship game. He was on something.
Listen, I'd be drinking something too in that game. That game was trash. North Carolina went 4 for 27 from 3, and all 4 of those threes were made by one person. And he went 4 for 13. The rest of the team went 0 for 14. And he still won most outstanding player. Shout out to Orlando's own Joel Berry, the second.
Popka's own.
APK, dog. We in this. But
don't get it twisted.
But it went to Lake Highland.
How do you make? Is his family rich like that?
If you're good at basketball, you can get in Lake Highland.
Okay.
But I think his dad was a pro ball player.
Oh, for
he was
real?
a baseball player, from what I recall. Like,
about to say, like, how the hell? I mean, I'm just confronting my own like stereotypes. Like, how does nigga get into Lake Highland?
How did you pay for this, sir? Let me see these receipts.
I'm going to sunken place. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking Pepsi anymore. We're giving Pepsi too many plugs, but
we really are.
Don't drink Pepsi. That's my last plug. So yes, we're been on hiatus. We've been out the paint. I've been all over the world. Well, actually, I've only been to DC. Shout out DC. Y'all treated me right, so shout out everybody there. But a lot has happened since we last spoke.
As soon as I came here tonight, I said we should have recorded yesterday, because if we recorded yesterday, we'd be sole possession of 5th place, which isn't really a thing. But it's a thing.
I just want you to think about that.
Like,
how far United have fallen.
5th place to me right now is like when I was 5 foot. Like, becoming 5 foot was a big deal to me. Like, going back under 5 feet would suck, right? Like, I wouldn't be happy about that. So like. Listen, man, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I just saw that we're trying to renew Carrick. Michael Carrick's like older than like Sean Connery. I don't understand what is happening. This man has been at United for like 12 years. That's a long time.
He's older. He's 37 years old.
He's going to be 37. I think he's 36.
Oh, he's 36 right now.
Yeah, he's going to be 36. Like, if that were the case, then why are we trying to run Rooney out the paint? Like, I'm so confused. If we're just signing old people, if that's what we're doing, where's Vin Nestor? I bet he's in good shape. Bring back Rude.
But I mean,
I'd be on that tree.
Carrick still has value in terms of like he's still producing.
True. I don't think we've lost a match with Carrick starting. We've drawn a lot, but I don't think we dropped. I don't think we've lost. I think we've always gotten points with Carrick playing, which I don't get, but whatever. We apparently, Luke Shaw is must have messed with Jose's personal life.
Something about United and players sleeping with managers' daughters. Like, didn't Zaha have the same issue with Moyes? With Moyes, his daughter. Like, that was a rumor. I mean, this is not true either.
He's just bringing stuff out here. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Is she cute? Let me look.
Moyes' daughter?
Maybe.
I guess
it's possible.
Beauty is an eye to beholder, so I guess whatever.
Usually, ugly people have really pretty kids. That's the rule. I mean, Sasha, my parents are lovely, and I'm also beautiful.
I mean, are you saying Moyes is not an attractive man?
Not really.
Not he's not a United manager. He's not.
Oh, it was apparently.
Wow.
So the rumor was Zaha and Moyes' daughter.
That's what I'm saying. Unless I messed up the name. Let's say Saha instead, not Zaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Saha, that borders on molestation. So he's looking at the picture of Moyes' daughter right now.
No,
can y'all believe this?
It's not even worth it.
Can y'all believe this?
It's bad. Like,
judging a woman.
I will let you listen. All women are beautiful, except for Trump voters. But, listen, I'm gonna give you a free pass if she's a smoke show. Okay, I'm not gonna be mad at you, but like, you really trying to upset your manager for like someone that's not that attractive? That's strange. Like, I don't get that. Why are you trying to ruin it? You're in Crystal Palace right now, sir. Like, see what it got you. But
I'm like, he's about to be out there.
Yeah, maybe he can come back.
No, that's not gonna happen. It's a good try, but it ain't gonna happen. I think United moved past that. I mean, they did bring back Pogba though, so.
Hey man, the prodigal son had to return. Maybe we can bring back all our prodigal children.
Anyway, Luke Shaw.
Didn't Gareth Bale wear a United shirt once? Let's bring back. Come on, Harry Kane. Like
Luke Shaw's out of the paint. He's gone.
Gone, and we have no left backs. May as well start me. I think I'd be just effective as Daily Blint.
But I mean, Luke Shaw's not good, so
he's not bad.
That's not the same as not being
He's
good.
So fast. I still have him starting on FIFA. So like, but hey, you know what? I wouldn't even be that mad if we were just playing Cameron Borthwick Jackson more. Like, I like him. That kid has talent. He has upside. He's young. At this point,
but you're also trying to compete. So
I don't see how we couldn't not be competing with him. Like, he's a talented young left back. If we're not gonna bring Shaw, why wouldn't you just keep Blint playing CB? Because Smalling, obviously his light skin ass doesn't want to do nothing. Jones has actually not been terrible, and Baye's obviously been the best one. Rojo hasn't even been bad at CB. It's just like we keep on playing Smalling and, Black Power, but whatever. Nah. Get light skins out the paint.
Dang.
Keep Baye there, for the culture. But Smalling is not doing it for me anymore. He's the own goal king. Like, he gets at least 2 every year. He really does. Like, I'll get that ESPN alert and it's like, goal, whomever, own goal, Smalling. I'm like, god dang again. Like, he's someone that you like. I think he could never be left alone back when he was a child. Because obviously just do something stupid.
He would set something on fire. Yeah, I mean, but Mourinho does not playing young people. Like, you already know this.
Yeah.
Pogba, he's forced to play him because he's a $100 million man. But Luke Shaw, he didn't buy him, so he's got no obligation to play him.
Just if we can replace him with a better player, I won't be that mad. Mourinho's daughter.
Wow. Is she of age, man?
I don't know. But she did not wear a bra to this thing. She's like wearing a jacket with no bra. It's bad. Wow. Apparently Jose was embarrassed. She's 18. Woof. The laws are different in England. Those people are nuts. Foreigners are crazy. Those British people. Don't trust them.
Anyway, yeah, y'all.
Hey, we're going to win Europa League, and I'm be hyped. We already have a trophy. We're going to get 2 trophies this year. I'm excited. How many trophies you gonna get, sir?
Maybe
Maybe the FA Cup, maybe, but probably not because Chelsea's gonna beat you in that too.
that's not gonna happen.
We all know it is. Like, why are you lying to yourself? Why are you giving yourself false hope?
It's not gonna happen. You know why? Because even though we lost today, which sucked, I missed the match, but I didn't really see what was going on. We can make the FA Cup. We'll probably win the FA Cup. We're back on track, relatively speaking. Although we drew a few matches and then we lost. We're back on track because we got a good core of Sane, Aguero, Sterling. That's all needs to be said.
I can't wait till Aguero goes to Barcelona next year in my life.
That's fine because we got Gabriel Jesus. So
And he's gonna get injured again. So that's fine.
not true. Not true.
Truth, facts,
Not true at all.
real.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because we're gonna. I mean, next season obviously our defense is gonna be a lot better. Unlike Orlando City, but
Oh yes, I hope a Premier League team defense is better than MLS third year Orlando City Soccer Club.
I'm saying that in terms of we are going to actually improve in our Premier League as opposed to Orlando City that said they improved, but they clearly didn't. No, we'll be fine. I think in terms of, I mean, the FA Cup will be fine because we don't have to play. Defense is not a priority in the FA Cup, from what I've learned. So we'll be fine. I think we'll beat Chelsea. I think after 2 matches, the first match, okay, obviously Guardiola was very naive. This match yesterday, even though it was 2-1, but it was tightly contested, and we played at Chelsea. So,
Isn't this the first time Guardiola's lost a league double against someone in the same
Wow.
year? I think it is. I saw that Conte's the first person to get a league double on Pep.
dang. Well, we better not make it 3. I think we'll figure it out. Time for the FA Cup. But our league play needs to improve a lot. I'm looking at our draws. We drew to Stoke, 0-0 to Stoke.
Woof.
We drew to Liverpool.
They're trash.
They're above us at the table, so I ain't gonna say nothing. And they're way above y'all, so I don't even know what y'all ever talking about.
Doesn't mean they're not trash.
We drew to Arsenal.
Also,
We drew to Arsenal away. We drew to Liverpool at home, and we lost to Chelsea at home. We play Hull City next. Hull City's on the bottom of the table, fighting relegation.
You got the paint, man.
They are not going to do that. That's not going to happen.
It's gonna be exciting. Like when Hull City beats y'all 3-1.
That's not going to happen.
Don't call me. Don't at me. I will at you and call you. Don't worry. Like, you don't have to worry about contacting me.
Okay, when City wins 5-0, I'm not going to say nothing.
Actually, it's probably going to be a 0-0 draw because Hull City's going to put all 11 people, get them some nice comfy chairs right there in the box and just sit their asses there. So I don't know what I'm talking.
We'll be fine. I think Sterling's definitely matured. We need him to be more consistent, but he's proven his transfer fee.
I can say that I don't like it, but for him personally, I'm glad that he's worked out. Apparently, it doesn't matter because no one can work out for the national team, but at least he's worked out in his move to City.
Right.
Because Liverpool got him out the paint and it wasn't right. Shouldn't have kept Sturridge. That's pretty obvious on all sides. Poor D Sturridge.
Yeah, but I mean, it's less on Sturridge more. Well, I mean, it's not less on him. He's been hurt, but he just able to catch the injury bug, man. This just happens, and he's an extremely talented player, but it is what it is. Sorry, but City will be fine. We're gonna win the FA Cup. We'll be good. As for y'all,
Will that be your first FA Cup?
No, we won. We beat. Who do we beat? We beat somebody in 2011 to win it. I should know this because
So it'll be your second FA Cup.
no, in history, hell nah.
How many do you have? I don't know. I'm asking. I know you don't have as many as us, so I'm just wondering. You don't have as many anything as us, so here we are.
Way to center yourself, United in the conversation.
Classic. I mean, you can't spell trouble without Manchester United Football Club. Wow. Granted, you can't spell trouble without most teams' football club because football gives you all the letters and all you need are an R and an E. So it's really easy. But
y'all are the Kendall Jenner of the Premier League.
That is no, sir. Oh, did you also see United's about to pick up a sleeve sponsor for $20 million a year?
A sleeve?
Sleeve.
Like on your sleeve.
Where
Dang,
the guns
y'all.
are. Bring 'em out,
Who's
I
sponsor?
didn't see who it was. I don't think they announced it yet, but it's like it's coming down the pipe.
We won 5 FA Cups, sir.
That's cute. That's like almost half.
That's still a lot of FA
That's
Cups.
actually not that bad.
We beat Stoke actually. Full circle. We beat
I'd hope
Stoke.
so.
We beat Stoke to win, but we beat y'all to win to get to the FA Cup final
But didn't we win the league that year?
in 2011. Did y'all win the league that year, or was it
The
Chelsea?
first year we got Chelsea won. Oh, they won the league because they won the league and then they won the Champions League next in 2012. They didn't get a double, and they didn't get a double when they won the Champions League.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They didn't win
So
a double
then
at all.
they won.
No, y'all did win. Y'all did win that year.
RVP, right?
No. RVP was the year after we won.
That was RVP was a great 1.5 year experiment.
I mean, actually, it fucked your team up because y'all wanted to win so bad and you didn't buy anybody else. So, I mean, we'll give y'all that, but
I mean, you're still chasing us. Coming for the king, I expect you to take shots. That's fine.
nobody's chasing United. Well, nobody's definitely not chasing United now, but
I mean, you're chasing our shadow. Like, it's the ghost lap on Mario Kart, and we're still in front.
no. We're kind of like we're like the nerdy kids in high school, but now we want to come up after. So now we're in college doing the damn thing, and that y'all United, like we were hot back in high school, but now we ain't. That's
I was
kinda
hot
like
everywhere. Let it be known. Wait. Let's get this straight. Grant was popping at the Winter Park High School. Go Wildcats. Grant was popping at Vanderbilt University. Go Doors. Grant was popping in Melbourne. Go Harbor City. And Grant's always been popping in Orlando City, beautiful, named after Grant because he's beautiful. Don't get it twisted. 27 years of straight ballin', like an old school classic.
You see, I wasn't even referring to you, but you took it real personal. So obviously you had some things brewing up there. I was referring to United as being that way.
They are me. We are them. I love with such passion, and I hate with such more passion that it's hard for me to separate.
That's a little sadistic, but hey, United fans, so that just comes to the territory.
That's my sports fandom in general. Except for the Magic, I'm numb now to the Magic. We lose so well. It's actually now like our tanking game is on point because the games are good, and we're still losing. Like I kind of like it because I mean this draft we have 4 picks this draft, so.
I mean, it doesn't really help because everybody knows who you're trying to pick anyway in free agency.
That's the most Magic thing I've ever seen in my life.
For those that don't know, the Magic signed 2 new players. What for? I'm not sure, but the agent took a picture of him signing a contract, and behind him was like the draft board.
This whole tactical board for everything they wanted to do.
Every player every free agent they wanted to pick up or trade for was there on that board.
How are you going to try to trade AG for Saric, who we traded for to get AG? How are we going to try to trade back for Tobias Harris, who we just let?
I guess the GM, y'all GM just don't really care. So
Hennigan's might be out of the he gets only because we have so many draft picks this year, but he has 1 year. Like this is the last year. Like this time next year, Hennigan's going to be out the paint. And hey Magic, hey DeVos family, listen. Let me give you this blue Pepsi. We can work this out. Hire her brother. I'd be a great GM. I'm currently in the playoffs in 2K. This is my career, so obviously Grant Lewis is hooping.
Wow.
Kansas Jayhawk Grant Lewis, national champion.
Wow.
Rock chalk. Just remind me of my bracket. But
that reminded me of my bracket because I picked Kansas to win.
That's why I picked them. We both picked Kansas. God, did they not let us down? Oregon. Losing the light-skinned people from Oregon.
The sad thing is I picked Oregon. I picked Oregon originally. I think I told you. I tweeted to you about it, and I was like, you know what? You're right. Oregon's not gonna. There's no chance they're gonna make it. And now look at me, fucked up.
Oregon should have been in the title game.
Get
a rebound.
They really should.
I mean, they would have the score too, but they should have gotten a rebound, buddy. I will say, going back to Kansas, I'll always be forever impressed with Kansas always trotting out at least 4 black guys that are good. Like, they're getting, let's see, who recently had Ben McLemore.
Wait, did he play for Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He
wow.
played 1 year at Kansas. He was a one and done. Who did they have last year?
It was one and done.
I mean, Kansas gets stars.
Yeah.
How do you get black people to go to Lawrence?
Give them money. Maybe not black people. Give anybody money, I'll go to Lawrence. If you give me a nice little...
Right, but like they're getting
check.
ballers. They're getting hoopers to come to Lawrence, Kansas. It's been 9 months there. Some of them long. Like Perry Ellis has been in Lawrence since 1937.
I mean, it's a college town, so it's just like anywhere else.
Like, there's difference. Like, there's some college towns that are pure college towns, but like even Gainesville, like it's trash, but at least you can get to Orlando.
Yeah. I mean,
And like Knoxville, like there's stuff to do. It's like a real town. Nashville, well, Nashville's a real city, but like Lawrence, Kansas,
it's the appeal of I won't have to be here for 1 year, and then I can go to the NBA.
and you'll
where
be
I
on
can-
TV a lot.
I won't never have to come to Lawrence ever again. Kansas are like the Arsenal of basketball because, you know,
Arsenal's in London. They should be balling.
yeah, but then North London, so, you know,
No, you're right. That's trash.
they ain't ready to shit there. But I say that in terms about strictly in sports terms. A player goes to Arsenal, they become good, they leave, they go better places. They go to Barcelona, they go to Real Madrid, they go to Bayern Munich.
Unless you're Mesut Ozil, you do the opposite because you're an idiot.
I mean, Mesut, he can go anywhere in the world now. Like,
Did Ozil get that? Was he there for La Decima?
no,
Wow.
wasn't
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's right, because Di Maria was, because they got rid of
Yeah.
Ozil and kept Di Maria.
Yeah.
Wow, Mesut. You're living, you're hustling backwards, as Mamadi Jones would say.
but he didn't want to go. That's the thing. Mesut wanted to stay. Perez wanted him gone.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo wanted him to stay, and he didn't. He didn't listen. And
Maybe they
Ozil-
can bring him back. But their midfield's balling out.
yeah, who would
right
he
now.
replace?
Yeah. Cruz is balling. Isco's balling. Luka Modric, low-key, one of the best players in Europe this year.
Dang.
He is. Ronaldo's lost a step, but I blame it mostly on the nightmares he has from that bust. I know y'all saw it. They did my boy wrong.
How can you? This is Ronaldo is like the
He's
pride of your island. The
And-
pride.
And the thing is, like, his face is so symmetrical. It's not even like he has tricky stuff to do. It's just like make a home base, like a home plate in baseball, put hair on top, put a sharp nose and eyes and eyebrows. Like that's and put in a big ass Adam's apple. Like I understand. Like it's really easy to make a Ronaldo. Yet Buddy fucked up as hard as humanly possible. This man's like, I will work my hardest for this to be the worst bust of all time. And it's bad because this is 2017. Like, I've seen busts of Andrew Jackson, Ben Franklin, John Harvard, Cornelius Vanderbilt. All these busts, Martin Luther King, like, that look good. From
Right.
olden, like, and most of those were old as shit. And this man, in the year of our Lord, 2017, made a whack-ass bust of Cristiano Ronaldo.
It had to have been somebody like from the island that, you know, it's like, okay, we'll give him a chance. Maybe don't have that type of that funding, but
I'm thinking maybe he's like a disgruntled Frenchman. But no. He was a Portuguese native, right?
I mean, it had to be like, well, why would you offshore?
Maybe. Well, obviously, they should have. You say that now. Look at the bus. Let's go to the tape, sir. Let's check these receipts.
Yeah, that was atrocious. But yeah, I mean, I guess you know, Kevin Durant definitely has something to say about that too. I'm sure that both look.
Wow,
probably both
man,
message
they
each
did
other
my
like-
boy wrong. They literally just made Michael Jordan and put a 35 on him.
They probably both like text each other like, I don't know if they have each other's number and all that, but like, oh,
They're both
Cristiano, you see
Nike.
this shit?
They're both Nike. They probably met.
Yeah, probably. So
Wow, wait. Neymar was at the side like recently. He was at something big. He was talking to another big time professional.
Neymar.
Yeah, was it LeBron? Was it Kyrie? It's like I think it was Russell. I think it was Neymar was at like an Oklahoma City game.
Dang, why
But
was
I don't think
Neymar?
it was in
Why was he?
Oklahoma City. I think it was
Okay,
an away game.
about to say like,
I
why
want
the
to say
hell?
it was. I want to say it was in Lakers, LA.
Like, I mean, shit.
But yeah, KD got done wrong. The last time KD took an L like that at Texas was when he went to the Rocky Top and Chris Lofton splashed on them from half court.
Wow.
And we beat them. Go Vols. But
Wow.
But they really got KD looking like the shitty Michael Jordan outside of Just for Feet. Made Just for Feet, rest in peace.
Oh Lord,
One of the greatest stores in American history.
I completely forgot about Just for Feet.
It's a Total Wine now, so it's not a huge loss. Like it's definitely the most lateral you could go with losing a Just for Feet. Turning into a Total Wine, I can live with that. But it was like a furniture store before that, and that was travesty. But now I can buy Natty Light at where I used to buy some J's.
The fact that I don't know what's worth. You admitting that you love Song of the South or that you drink Natty Ice and you admit it. Oh, Natty Light, I'm sorry.
It's an ambrosia. Again, it's one of the best drinks there. It's refreshing. I can drink a lot of them, and it gets me drunk.
This is what white supremacy does to us, y'all, right?
Wow.
Right.
I mean, I did learn this from white people, but I've tried Henny, and I don't like it.
Wow. It's not my speed. You are on Pepsi, on the blue Pepsi, and you're in the second place right now. that's like
man, L's for days. Listen, no, like I'm gonna be real. I like malt liquor though.
It doesn't give you a pass. Like it doesn't. It's like you know how Chance the Rapper gave $1 million to the Chicago school district, even though they're like billions of dollars in debt. That's kind of like that.
But I mean, I don't have billions of dollars. Neither does he. Like,
yeah,
the Lord takes what you have.
I'm not. Okay, sure.
If one more labels try to stop me, it's gonna be great. Stop me.
Anyway, we missed a lot of international matches.
We did. It was an interesting break.
It was very interesting. I kept up on, the blackest team in the world right now, outside of the African continent, which is Brazil.
Black excellence.
Yeah, Neymar. I love this team. I can admit that. I love Brazil national team.
When Neymar beat Suarez in international play, Grant is a happy guy.
Yeah, that was a great match. That was a good match. And because they handled Uruguay is like second place. It's still our second place, but they like handled them. Like it was not even a contest.
Speaking of Uruguay being second place, how's that red bearded munchkin doing? That piece of crap known as Lionel, can't pay my taxes, cussing out refs, Messi. How they living, family? How's that going? Home of silver. Yeah, you're going to be staying the home of silver. Ain't going to win nothing.
Well, I mean, he's about to repeal it and probably will successfully do that because...
And I hope they still stay losing.
You can't have... I don't even know why he got a four-game ban like for that. That seems ridiculous.
Well, I sent a very strongly worded email. I was very, very specific. I'm not gonna lie.
You're like Susan Rice about it right now.
Listen, I had to unmask. Mask off, unmask. No, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah,
that's not a coincidence. Migos.
Future is involved in this somehow. I don't know how,
but nah. I mean, Brazil. Are they the first country to qualify in the world?
Yeah, outside of Russia, because they automatically.
That doesn't count. Russia's about to get out of the paint so hard. I'm so excited for Russia to lose. America's still in it. So we can still qualify,
Yeah,
we got young bloods, Pulisic, and
he played well.
And back from the dead, our own West Texas hero, Clint Aloysius Jerome McNeil Dempsey.
McNeil, wow, come on, McNeil.
Clint's out there hooping. Like he had a hat trick, right?
He did have a hat trick.
We were playing.
It was Honduras.
Yeah,
well, but,
Honduras isn't bad.
Honduras wasn't bad.
We put that hurt on him. I was really surprised.
Maybe they're definitely bad now, but 2014 they were decent.
Better than us. Made it farther than us.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate. They are the U.S. playing well. They came back to earth real quick when they played Panama, but that
was a draw, right?
It was a draw, yeah.
Hey,
but they should have. Well, not should have.
We should have lost.
Yeah,
Panama was putting those on target.
They were going in all up in the U.S.
Howard says, man. I still don't know how that man's still playing, but
Bruce Arena, he loves these
really
he loves these old people.
Shit.
Yeah, he's probably gonna bring back Beasley. For all we know.
Let's not. He's gonna bring Kobe Jones.
Yo, Boca
If he brings back Lexi Lawless, I'm burning everything down. Fuck Lexi Lawless. lest we forgot, let's not get too far to not remember that America should hate Alexi Laws. I think he should be our most hated sports figure in America this year. Except for Rock Group.
Wow. But yeah, Brazil, I'm around with Brazil. Like they're playing like Marcelo was a beast. Danny Alves still playing like a beast. Casemiro, shout out Big Guy Twitter, still making it happen.
Casemiro, man, he's been balling on club and country.
Yeah.
That he had a rocket in the first leg of the last round of the UCL. So
yeah,
I really don't think you can bet against Brazil right now. I think they're easily the best team in the world. Speaking of struggling, England's okay because they're actually in a pretty good position. But my orange man, dog.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Because they had Daddy Blend. They had Daddy Blend up there. Had to get him out the paint.
Listen, there's so much talent on that Netherlands team. All right, Robin's old, but you still got Blent's still a great defender. You got
great.
Great. They play him in the right spot actually in that one.
Is he great though?
Yes. You got Memphis Depay, who's been on great form since he's been moved to Marseille. Olympique. Yeah, Marseille.
No.
Lyon.
Yeah.
They got Wijnaldum. He's a good player. Like, there's so much talent on the Dutch team, and
yeah,
they're trying to pull what was that the year the Lakers lost when they it's kind of similar. The Lakers lost was Gary Payton and Crumble.
Wow,
that's what they're looking like right now. They're like, or the first year that Miami came there, but it's different because they've been together forever. They're kind
of actually like the Lakers now. A lot of great talent, but they suck because they don't know how to play together. They have a horrible. Well, I'm not gonna say Luke Walton's a horrible coach, but horrible structure. They have a horrible structure. They got a decent coach. I forget who the new manager is now, but he's decent at least.
Bring in
Van Nistelrooy. Okay.
Hey, bring in Babyface Assassin. Let's get Ole.
Yeah, why not? Just bring back anyone. Bring back
a pretty decent Norwegian manager, sir.
Bring back Ryan Babel. How about that? And then let him manage the team.
They really should just bring back Van Gaal. He did well with it.
They were talking about doing that, actually.
They should have. Listen, he may not have been a great Premier League coach, but he knows his football. And obviously the Dutch performed well for him.
Right.
That's 2 runners-up, a runners-up and a gold and a bronze. They weren't trash under him, and they have more young talent now. It's just sad to see because I love rooting for my orange because they wear Tennessee orange. It's fire.
Is that the reason why?
And they have a lot of black people on their team.
That's true.
In Europe, they definitely had probably the third most black people, or tied with Belgium. Like obviously France, England, and then it's kind of a toss-up between the Dutch and the Belgians.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a Western European team.
Yeah, it definitely is a Western European team. There's no way.
West.
Yeah, there's no way the black population outside anywhere.
I still laugh when I see David Oliver trot out there on an Austrian team. Like, man, it must have been awkward, man. How have you lived so long as an Austrian? I guess Munich's much
Austria,
better. I guess there are a lot of
sizable population. Yes, actually, probably Germany over the Netherlands in terms of black population.
Population, but not on their team.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about makeup of the team because France is all the way black, and then they got Griezmann and Valbuena and Varane.
Varane is Varane not black? Thought he was
black. I think he's. I want to say he's
he looks like he's mixed.
He may be,
but I could be wrong too. I assume he was, but assumptions go. Yeah, I think you're right. Netherlands do have a lot of brothers on the team, so that makes sense.
Wow, his hair looks mighty kinky. Let me see.
That's a good indicator.
Personal life.
He's a French dude that's ambiguous about his race, so I know he's African.
Martinique.
There it is.
His father, Gaston, which was almost my name in French class freshman year, but I didn't want to be associated with a bad person. Wow. So I chose Gustave.
Wow.
There's only 2 G's I could choose. We had to choose some that our name began with. It was stupid.
I'm sure there was some bad Gustaves in French colonial Africa somewhere.
But there are a lot of bad Belgian Gustaves too.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure that's true.
We really need... listen, I came from the only reason there's so many black people on the Belgian team is because Leopold is a fuck.
Thank you. Yes.
I really, I think it's the best commentary. That's the easiest way to go about. I just watched a Tarzan movie. Didn't pay for it. It was on HBO.
Thank God.
I watched it.
Somebody paid for it, but it wasn't you.
Yeah. And I was watching it. I'm like, gosh. First of all, people like trusted Christoph Waltz, and I don't get that. And there should never in the movie again should he be trusted. He just be the bad guy, and everyone knows he's the bad guy. Like Spectre was like that.
What was the movie with it wasn't Glorious
Bastards?
No, the other Tarantino movie.
Oh,
The Django.
I guess he did well in Django. That was an aberration.
Right. That's also true. But you could have trusted him in that.
Yeah.
If I was living at that time, I would trust him.
I mean, I guess you could slightly trust a European, slightly over American in the South, barely, just a little bit, kind of. That's a toss up.
Yeah.
That's living life on the edge.
Yeah, that's true.
Occam's razor now.
That's true.
But yeah, the international break has been good. I mean, I think France is in good shape.
Yeah, France is in good shape to qualify.
I hope again after the Euros, maybe France can win a competition outside of France for once. That'd be cool.
I don't think they're gonna. I'm gonna ride hard with Brazil. I mean,
Drew's trash, so yeah, you can't trust him.
I mean, he's probably not gonna. He'll probably make the team, but he probably won't start in the World Cup. That is, I don't see him starting.
Oh no, Griezmann
at all.
It'll be Griezmann, Ribéry, and Martial up front probably.
Probably not. I don't think.
Tony's been playing well for the national team.
He's been playing well, but for the national team, but I don't think he's. I think they're probably better players up front.
Yeah.
That are in France right now that can probably replace him.
Who else will start up front? I guess Lacazette.
Yeah, it's like.
I forgot about Benzema.
But
France
Benzema,
has a lot of attackers, but Benzema.
No, I'm not saying he's definitely should make the team, but like Deschamps is being a chump.
Yeah.
No, it's not even like he's lost a step. It's like Deschamps doesn't want him to play. It's like personal reasons, mainly because he blackmailed a player of his. But that's either here or there.
That was a scandal. I think that was like one of the most high key, low key scandals. It's like, oh really, dog? That's what you're doing right now. But everyone's like, yeah, I guess, okay. And everyone's like, yeah, that's happening. Like, yeah. Now, I mean,
yeah, what are you gonna do?
Here we are.
I mean, I fuck with Benzema. Like, if we go into the club, I would definitely fuck with him. I mean, he went to the club of Rihanna.
He's
so
got
that's
that
enough.
double part. So can he be trusted? I think of all
Maybe
the people on France, the two people that I'm balling with the most are definitely Pogba and Lacazette.
Like
in the club?
In the club?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pogba for sure.
Oh, that's
Pogba
bottles.
would turn the
that's
fuck
bottles,
up. Yeah.
Listen, I'd be getting that great champagne, just drinking it so nice.
Maybe the double part crosses over when he go to France.
True, that may actually work.
Yeah, it might be different connotations as opposed to here, but yeah, Pogba definitely. Like I said, yeah, I would vibe with Evra. I would definitely chill with Evra.
Evra's the homie, dog.
Yeah.
Patrice will be balling. I bet my Tweety maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Little Valbuena probably gets down to. He's little.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Griezmann would try. Like he definitely put in work. He'd try hard. Like he definitely like your homie. Like, oh, that's a bad dance, but he's loving himself out there. You just gotta let him go. Like, that's the guy. That's Griezmann for sure.
I definitely get that vibe. I don't think he tries hard. He's a bad dancer, but I don't think he tries. I think Valbuena would try hard.
Yeah,
like try to fit in. Griezmann, like he knows where he's at.
Yeah, I think he's very aware of himself.
Yeah.
Who'd be bad? I mean, I don't think they'd go. Ribéry. Because Ribéry's pretty devout, so I don't think he'd go.
I'm not trying to get caught up with anything Ribéry's doing.
He looks like
he got caught in that scandal too with Benzema. I'm not getting Ribéry. If I'm finding the girls, not you. That's my. If I ever go with Ribéry. But he's Muslim, isn't he?
Yeah.
I see.
I think his wife is from Algeria. I think he's from Algeria. Like he's
Ribéry?
Algeria.
Oh wow!
I want to say he's part North African.
I didn't know that. I thought Ribéry was just straight up French. I know. I mean, Benzema is definitely, but I don't know who Ribéry was.
I remember reading. He was born in France, but
I mean, I would vibe with any French player that plays for PSG. I would definitely fuck with.
They're all gonna. I mean, Paris. They're hooping.
Yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely fuck with anybody of PSG. So, I mean, I'll probably even fuck with Deschamps. Like, he probably turns up too. We can probably go to Monaco together. That'll be tight. He'll pay for everything, but I'll definitely ride with him there.
Ribery's wife is Algerian, but I think he's just French, I guess.
He's just French. Interesting.
Franck.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
He's old, golly.
Yeah, he's been in the paint for a minute. I mean,
you know who else I want to ball with? I think we're getting into our top 5. Vidal. Arturo Vidal.
Yeah, just don't drive. Call an Uber at all times, or a Lyft. I'm sorry, not Uber.
And I think
get a Lyft.
Obviously, not Neymar. I think Neymar.
The Neymar for sure, but damn sure.
Memphis. You know, because that's why Memphis wasn't playing. He was hungover every time. So Memphis was out there like, too many shots, dog. I know. I follow Memphis on Instagram, and all of his shots are like outside the club. Like every single one he has like a matte black Porsche.
Yeah.
Not Cayenne. Yeah, Cayenne, the SUV.
Yeah.
And he's just outside the club all the time. It's like,
yeah, the pie.
Lady. I know Martial's lame. I'm not even going to try to cape for Tony. Tony's a super Catholic guy. He's in bed by 7.
Clearly not, because he out here fucking other girls.
I mean, yeah, in the daytime.
Hey, day parties, tell Tony to holler at me, because day parties.
That's true. I hit up with, obviously CR7.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, CR7 is tight, because even though he doesn't drink, he won't mind buying you.
Oh, yeah, man. He'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, obrigado. That's all I know. That's all. I'd be
obrigado?
there, obrigado. That's how they said it to me.
Okay. I thought you said, what's the Japanese?
Oh, don't obrigado.
I was like, what?
Man, who else would I want to party with? I like this list. Oh, Sterling.
Yeah, Raheem goes in. He goes in.
Rashford can't drink in America.
Yeah,
Neymar would be fun.
Neymar would definitely be fun.
I think most of the Brazilians would be fun.
Yeah, really, that's true. Any Brazilian player, I would fuck with at a club. Like,
I'm not going to the club with anyone on the Argentinian or Uruguayan team, so we're not going to have to discuss them. Maybe Di Maria.
Damn, no one. Now I went about Di Maria. Di Maria, he's
super Catholic too. Actually,
he's super lame. Yeah, he's super lame to me. Just I can just tell that he's a lame.
Yeah, no black people in either teams, so they're probably all white. No black people in those countries.
Shoot, who
in America? I mean, I'd go with Clint, but I'd have to be packing.
Dempsey?
Yeah, Clint Dempsey would go stagger in with me for sure. Though I could get my buddy to stagger. Listen, we tear that place up. Friends in Low Places, come on. Clint and I would have a ball. I can't wait. Pulisic would probably be lame because he can't drink yet.
He can't drink. But he knows spots in Germany, though. That's for
true.
Sure.
I bet Josie Altuve and Bradley, I bet they're getting it on up in Toronto. I bet they're balling.
Yeah, I think Josie would turn up. I went to a club one time in Palm Bay. Oh, not Palm Bay.
I said there are no clubs in Palm Bay, sir.
Melbourne?
What's that? Vero?
No, it's going up. It's like going towards Jacksonville. It was called Palm, though.
Palm Coast.
I went to Palm Coast. I went to the club. Eddie Johnson was there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess he's training. He lives here.
This was like before the 20. No, he wasn't training because this is before the 2010 World Cup. And he was on the team, so I don't know. But the club was it was like we went there to see my friend he is trying to still be an aspiring rapper. It's not really going too well, but you didn't hear that from me.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah. You're right.
Miss 100% shots, you don't think?
You're right. Absolutely right. Shoot your shot. So we went to the club. He wasn't performing. It was like a DJ. Like we were just chilling, and it was like Eddie Johnson. Like, what are you doing here?
That's like my Sam Bradford moment on Cinco de Mayo. Although Eddie Johnson's probably way cooler than Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford actually is like he loves to do like festivals and stuff. That's why he was there. I mean, we missed the top 2 on this list. Obviously, Ibrahimovic and Balotelli. There's no way anyone's topping those guys.
That's by default. Like, of course.
Like Russ, think about that. Russ, Ibrahimovic, and Balotelli. Oh my gosh. And of course, JR. We have to have JR.
Wow.
We make it all get around.
I can fuck with that.
Who else? I don't, on the English team. I bet Sturridge is still pretty fun.
Yeah, Sturge you would be balling with Sturge for sure.
Rooney wouldn't be that fun.
Like Sturge would like definitely put me on to like all the beautiful women in London, England, and Liverpool. I mean,
it's Liverpool, sir. I'm prettier than all the girls in Liverpool.
They're diamonds in the rough in Liverpool. That's Sturge probably.
Let's keep it real.
Who else on England?
Probably Rose. Danny.
Oh, Danny. Yeah, for sure, Danny Rose.
And you know who else?
Sure.
Harry Kane and Vardy, because they're just on the come up, so they're going to try to make it, like, they're going to be trying to make it look good.
You know, Harry Kane, maybe. Harry Kane, if you, like, want to find, like, the bougie-ass royalty.
Pippa holla at a brother.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're trying to holla at Pippa, go through Harry Kane. Jamie Vardy, no, because he lives in Leicester. Leicester is like, you really have to be extremely drunk to be up in Leicester. So
hey man, home of Robin Hood. Let's not hate on the Midlands like that, dog. That's
I am gonna hate. I am gonna hate in the Midlands like that because
the Midlands are whack. I can't save them.
I mean, I was still party I was still partying in Leicester. Don't get me wrong, but I had to be really turned. Like I can't be just chilling like at a lounge like in London. Like I can do that, but Leicester, yeah, it's like where the drinks, how fast can I drink them, and okay, let me throw up. Before I throw up, let me try to holler at somebody to get a number.
Dele Alli, he's young, but yeah. Like, I think he'd be fun.
He'd be fun. Dele Alli would be fun for sure.
I don't think Rashford really knows it yet. Like he's just gonna speed on it. He's a kid. Like,
I think Rashford knows. I think people put him on.
Yeah. He'd go along to get along too. Like I don't think it'd be a problem.
Yeah, he would have to. He can lead it. He'll have to be in the entourage.
I bet Juan Mata would be okay. Juan Mata could. I think so. I believe in him.
I think Juan Mata's too shy. I think he'll be too like.
Nah, I think Juan Mata's like that cool, like laid back though. But all the ladies run up to him, so you definitely get some play. Like, because he's a handsome kid, and like he's pretty approachable because he's not huge. Like he's not like a super giant dude. So they'd be like, "Oh, he's so cute," and then like, "Oh, this is my boy Grant." I'm like, "Yo, what up? how you living?"
That's a good point. I'm trying to think. Maybe Theo. Maybe the Ox. Maybe. I can't see nobody Arsenal turn up like that. Although.
I think if it were Arsenal, it'd be Theo.
Yeah.
Of any of them. Liverpool. Yeah. Everton? Nope. Maybe Ross. Ross had that.
Lukaku?
We know. Lukaku and Ross. The fade would hold.
Lukaku be turning up.
I've
caught him. Well, I haven't caught him like personally, but I've seen him on Instagram turning up. So for sure.
And I know. I remember my buddy texting me this like during. What was the year where I want to say it wasn't last World Cup, but it was the previous one. No, it was last World Cup where Mueller was just dominating. Like Mueller scored like all those goals. Like
I saw the Mueller.
Think about Mueller definitely living the life. He was he's 25, can't be stopped, and he's in Mueller's living that high on the hog. I think anyone, Boateng, he'd be balling out there.
Jerome. Yeah, I would rather
Prince probably more than
I'll fuck with Kevin Prince for sure over Jerome, but I'll still fuck with Jerome though.
I bet Aubameyang was probably because he's
Aubameyang
he's on the way to come up too, so he's like, I'm about to live this life because I just got here and I ain't that long.
Aubameyang, I'll fuck with Aubameyang for sure. Like if he wants to go to Mali, turn up. Let me know when. Let me know when. I'll buy my ticket right now.
I bet obviously Javinko. I mean Gervinho, sorry. And Javinko, both. Gervinho, Javinko.
Who's Javinko?
Sebastian.
Okay.
And Gervinho, both.
Got it.
They both turn up.
I mean, you can't really go wrong at Toronto. Like, people just like to turn up there.
Does Drogba turn up?
Yeah, he does. He does.
I mean, I guess you can't have that hair and not turn up. If you have a perm, you better turn up.
And he's in Montreal, too. Montreal, they be turning up. Turn the hell up. I think I'm going to go there over the summer to Montreal because my cousin's boyfriend lives there. So I'm really trying to turn up and see what's up out there.
Who else? Lit footballers. Obviously, we can go back in the day and find some, but I want to try to stay as current as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I think is, you know who turns up? Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, I could definitely see him turning up.
Problem.
I could see him like just making it rain in Ibiza, just
And I
standing
think
on top of a
Cruz-
table.
And Cruz would definitely go and have a good time, but he'd definitely just be in the back.
Yeah.
Like, just drinking, just in the back.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Keeping
but
it
then, like,
cool,
his
yeah.
jam would come on, and he'd run out to the middle of the floor. I don't know what his jam could be. Probably a Hasselhoff song, let's be real. Let's say it weren't a Hasselhoff song. Say it's like Bon Jovi. It's like Wanted Dead or Alive comes on. Why would that come on in a club? I don't know. But it does. Just be the first one out there. Like, he's one of those, oh, this is my shit, and you didn't know that they had
Yeah.
shit.
That'd be tight. That'd be really tight to see. Cruz like that.
I would love to be around that.
I already said Benzema for sure. Thiago, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Marcelo, well, but
Marcelo.
everybody,
Yeah,
but
all the
he's
Brazilians.
Brazil,
They're
all
already
Brazilians, they're in there.
Raho gets
Raho?
because he used to be Memphis' number one running mate. All the Instagram was Raho and Memphis. Just stop. So
you would have an Argentinian turn up party.
Raho's.
The contradiction. You gonna be like Trump now?
I always think he's Chilean. I always hope he's Chilean.
Damn. Actually, yeah. I would probably with Alexi. I'd definitely turn with Alexi.
I was also thinking about Alexi. Alexi would be balling.
Yeah.
I guess he's the one Arsenal player.
Alexi would get me hella laid. He would definitely find it. Yeah.
Easily. No joke. Chicharito, anywhere. If you
I-
take
yeah.
to Tijuana or to Cancun or something, ooh, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chicharito will be making you live, dog.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Giovanni Dos Santos.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I'm riding with them.
You know what? I'm going to really go against my gut here and say someone that I really hate. I think David Villa knows the turn up.
Wow.
And I'd kill him at the end of the night. I'd break a beer bottle and shank him. But as long as I'm getting those free drinks, we'd be living, though.
In New York City, I would ride with Pirlo. Even though Pirlo's laid back, but he knows like the low key spots.
Oh, he definitely does.
So I would go with Villa to like turn up, and I'm like, "Yo, Pirlo, I need to chill tonight, man. Where can we go?" He knows like the location.
I mean, out in L.A., well, I guess you just Gerard.
I would not turn up with Gerard.
I wouldn't turn up with
I
him.
would not. I would not ask him where to go. I would not.
We've also missed another obvious.
Who do you miss?
I'm David Beckham.
Oh yeah, Beckham for sure. He's got a Spice Girls connect. So
Hey Mel, David, can you give me Mel's number, please, sir? I know she got the Eddie Murphy money, so I'm trying to live to him. Like, listen.
yeah, for real. And he has all the connections. You can go to L.A., you can go to Paris, you can go to Miami,
London, Manchester.
That's true.
Man, David Beckham's a hero.
Okay,
There's
I
more
would not
Itali-
go
like,
that
there-
far,
there's some more
but
Italians, but I'm not really trying to go to Italy like that.
shit, who in Italy? Tony? Nah, Tony seems like I would go. I wouldn't turn up with him. It would have to be like he seems like very family oriented. Who far I fuck with? Yeah, for sure. I guess only Balotelli, Pirlo we went through. Shit, who else in Italy?
Wow.
Well, Alexandro, who great left back, who y'all desperately need.
Listen, sir. You know who also turns up? Anyone on Monaco.
Yeah, of course. Like
Their life is
why
perpetual
not?
turn up. I don't think they get paid. They just get an infinite tab. Like they get a house, a car, and infinite tab, and like they just go to the casino and eat, drink, and then they play football. And
standard issue tuxedo, like,
and then they get you guys out the paint.
Let's not talk about that. At all.
That was smooth. Thank you. That was right by.
It's probably because they were turning up in Monaco before the game.
That's true.
Even Pep.
That slow but great burn was brought to you by 8 Pounds. 8pounds.com. All your source for Florida's music. Get to know rappers, singers, and all artists. 8pounds.com. 8pounds.com. Shout out.
8 pounds. Great website. Great. And my man Pat just graduated from Full Sail, so shout out Pat.
Shout out Full Sail.
Project Pat. Shout out Full Sail. Y'all need to unionize your staff, but other than that, shout out to everybody that goes there and becomes a legend in the production, audio, video world.
They may have the next Timberland.
Wow, that's
That was a bold
major.
statement.
That's a bold. That's very bold.
I like bold statements.
Yeah, this is bold as Atlanta City's transfer agenda.
Man, if Kyle Aaron goes to Everton, I'm burning everything down. I don't mind losing them. I don't want to lose them to garbage Everton, dog. Come on, man. Like,
hey, it might just happen. I mean, I don't know. I guess it makes sense when they go to Everton. I guess it means they're going to lose Lukaku, which means probably somebody better than anyone in England.
Hey, Lukaku's coming over to the Reds, so we need a backup.
Yeah, sure.
Listen.
Whatever you say.
Listen. I pray every night that we don't suck more. So it hasn't been working. But actually, we don't suck more. We're just the same level. So it has been working.
Wow.
I should pray for us to be better. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's a start. Yeah. Got anything else for us?
Nah, man. This was a good one on the comeback.
On the comeback. We're trying to be more consistent.
Yeah, we will. Shout out to all my Red Devils out in the world. Shout out to Orlando City on their opening of the new stadium. We missed that. We didn't. I think we recorded right before that. Right after that. Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
But shout out to all the people still waiting in lines for beer. I've heard that's the big issue. Like, you can't get a beer in the second half because the cutoff is 75 minutes and the wait's that terrible.
That is ridiculous.
That's what I heard, at least in the opener.
They wasted all this money to have standing terraces just
and
for the line to be
apparently
long.
peeing is terrible too. It's really hard to get to the bathroom. You gotta choose.
Wow.
So I mean, I think they're gonna fix it. How? I don't know. But I'm not an engineer.
How are you gonna
Queues? I don't know.
I guess they're gonna do that. You know what's gonna happen. The season's gonna go on and less people are gonna go. So I'll make it a lot. That's problem solved right there.
Hey, I mean, we July will happen. That's all I gotta say. I love City, don't get me wrong, but July will happen. And if you like City, you know what happens in July. We start to realize that we ain't good.
Let's hope. Well, I already see the writing on the wall because the defense is terrible, but we'll see. Maybe that is just gel because I'm really worried. Anyway, catch us on Twitter, PostGods at PostGods. Catch us on Facebook, The PostGods. Catch us on our personal Twitter. Me, of course, Mr. Velvet Hoop, at Jolingu.
And me, of course, Commodore Lewis, Grant Lewis, at Lewis GD.
And we're working on a YouTube channel. YouTube channel's in the works. So you get to see our beautiful faces. Shout out Francesca Emiker again. You get to see my beautiful face.
One day that's going to happen. I can't wait for the day when Jacksonville Armada actually make the come. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I just want to get a tweet. I've seen a like on one post from Francesca
That'd be
Emiker.
great.
That's all I need. That's really all I need.
We're the same here, dog. Come on. Go Doors. BCC, Black Cultural Center. Hey, let me give one shout out to one of my favorite professor at Vanderbilt, Dr. Roosevelt Noble.
Shout out.
He just became the new director of the Black Cultural Center at Vanderbilt. So definitely shout out to him. Young
Black
man,
excellence.
he has 2 beautiful kids, a wonderful wife, and he's definitely taught me a lot and built my ass out too there up at Vandy. And my last class was him. So
nice.
Shout out to you, Dr. Noble. Congrats.
Shout out for Black excellence all up in Vanderbilt, all up in Nashville.
We're taking over.
So yeah, look out for our beautiful YouTube project coming up. The homie Rosler, shout out to him for editing this podcast as usual.
Thank you, Pat.
That wasn't Pat. It's Rosler. Pat does 8 pounds.
Rosler
shout out 8
or
pounds.
Osil. I don't read emails or
Wow.
I got a new phone, so I forgot to download the podium.
Wow.
I was wondering why I wasn't getting updates.
Wow.
I forget my mom calls me Curtis, and that's not my name. It's just a trait. That's what we do in my family. That's true love. It says, Kurt, get this. I'm like, that is your brother.
Hashtag get Grant verified on Twitter.
Still, man, listen. I went for round number 2, and they still denied a homie. It's making me sad now. So I'm going to at Jack next time. At Jack, say hashtag make Grant verified.
We'll be on the come up. Don't worry. See y'all soon. Post Gods.
We out.